London.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now it's Jackson. And this one quickly to Lamb. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
This defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Touchdown! A great play there.
His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Condors march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Good gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Everett. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
So this game of our Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams, and you rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Come on. 70, step over.
Now Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you look at this defense,
they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Not crack all 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Roll, roll, roll. Let go.
Up the middle they go. Everett.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
A gain of 12.
18,
First down, New Orleans.
Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and goal, New Orleans.
Go. Cadillac, let's go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
Ready up. Ready. Mike, ready.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Malik Neighbors, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Saints have taken the lead.
Condors 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back.
A great effort there. 78 yards. And the Condors are able to move back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Condors 14, Saints 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And running with power here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Panther 11. Here we go. Start. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown,
from 4 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 17-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall.
A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Condors have yet again retaken the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Saints 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second down and 3.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 76.
Now Richardson back to throw it. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 8. And the Saints, first down.
On first down, Everett. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Everett. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Richardson looking to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
19 tight. 19 tight. 40, 70.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Keely Ringo picks it off.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
A loss of 2 brings up second.
Now it's Richardson.
At the 38-yard line.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Saints.
Back to throw. Richardson. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Richardson's pass.
Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 16-yard line.
18, 5 in. 19, Wyatt. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Check up.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. goes into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right.
A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Condors are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Condors 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Richardson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. And he caught it up. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
There he goes, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Condors are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Condors 35. Saints 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Slot man moves right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as they have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Jackson to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Left side to Lamb. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He'll look underneath and finds Brown.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. This is Brown on the draw play. Well, that run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
McWilliams brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, here's Brown.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think they...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
245 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Jackson now.
And he is caught.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now it's Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
6 yards pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Condors have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
The kicker on.
Now the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Condors 42, Saints 38.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
19 Charger, 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Play action. Now Richardson. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
79 Broncos.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Everett. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At
Now Richardson will shift things up.
18, fight in.
2nd and 11. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
That's complete to McBride.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another first down.
Now Jackson.
He's got this downfield to McBride.
And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Trey McBride.
41 yards.
And the Condors have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Stephanie! Franco 80! Viking 18! Packer 60! Warriors 70! Let go!
They go play action with Richardson.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
Pressure can come from lying over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Let's go now! Packers ready!
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
19 tight! 19 tight!
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
Running right, here's Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
That's good. For a London first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 82 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. Nice shot.
Here's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Saints will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 9. Now Richardson back to throw it. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On 3rd down, Everett. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
58 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Saints 59, Condors 48.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
But that's caught at the 25. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Condors have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
Two-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And now here's another interception.
Picked up by Jonas Saker.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Ready? Cowboy at Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Up the middle they go. Everett. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
19 Lions. Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. It's a touchdown. That a 92-yard kick return. And the Condors have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Richardson to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
No, we take.
And quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
180.
Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
14-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Strike. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Trap 60.
Here's Richardson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put out one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
And the Saints first down.
Got it. Ready?
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. Jackson.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.